How my beautiful queens and house of kings doing this morning? How you all doing? Welcome back to a new video. How you all doing? Just currently sitting here. I was doing my morning studies, but I'm also currently doing laundry. I just got through not too long ago before I tuned in. I have a taste for some pancakes, so I had made some pancakes and eggs, and really what inspired me to make the pancakes. I just got through watching Jaquana and Saquana video. Shout out to the queens. They're identical twins that I follow on here on YouTube. Very beautiful young ladies, got great content, great videos, and very inspiring. And I was looking at their video, and I was she made some pancakes, and I said, you know what? Because today my off day too. I think I might make me some, because I haven't had no pancakes now. Probably I'm gonna just say maybe a few weeks now. It's been a couple weeks because I mostly been working. It's August now, but this past in July, a couple weeks ago for me, it's been pretty busy. So like I say, when I usually just get off, where I've been have to pull a lot of doubles too. So normally when it was busy like that, I would just really, come home, shower, and lay it down, rest, or eat on leftovers or whatever. But yeah, them pancakes is really good. I just made up a little scrambled eggs. I did normally what I do before when I'm doing my Instacart, I gotta do one this upcoming week, so I had already put down the items that I'm gonna purchase. And I think I'm gonna just go with Aldi. I was looking at Costco. I came across a video yesterday on YouTube where the lady was showing like a little mini Costco haul she did, and the turkey bacon that she showed on there looked really good. So the app, I knew the Instacart app had Costco, but I didn't know Costco was kind of like on the pricey side too. The bacon, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe one of these days I'll shop with them, but I have to, it's like, my mindset from this year on out is that I'm trying to budget as best way I can. Even when you live in like a life where you don't really spend money, I'm starting like spend money just on like unnecessary things. I feel like stuff, it's still kind of hard to get by in certain situations, especially if your salary rate not really increase. I mean, your salary rate not increasing, but also if whatever you making by the hour, if you're working a job and you get paid by the hour, if you're not making enough to really get you through all the life expenses, it's kind of hard to like just constantly overspend on certain things, like far as like even household stuff. Sometimes, like I said, I have to find myself where if I'm gonna purchase certain household items, either I can go out a cheaper way, maybe get them from like the dollar store, or or if they have a sale somewhere on something. So that's how lately I've just been looking at it, like if it's something that I really need, and if I can get it for a low price, I would get it. But yeah, I'm learning, even if you live the most minimalist life, or you still spending money. So I had to look at it like that. I have been watching a lot of content on managing and budgeting, but everybody's situations is different. Like I can take people. I want to have this up too. Yeah, I can take advice from certain videos or creators that I come across, but at the end of the day, I know how my finances is, when it comes down to my life. And like I say, I don't really to just discuss, talk about finances all the time, but I feel like in some cases where if it's helpful to people and teach people how to benefit, how they can manage while trying to get by, there's also, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I was just, like I said, I was looking at that, and I just said, you know what, even when you on the budget, sometimes it's still kind of hard to get back, because like I say, stuff just continues to skyrise itself, your pay rate. But other than that, my morning been been pretty steady, right? Like I said, I had to get up, do 2 loads of laundry, and yeah. So yeah, yesterday I had to get up. When I say the lift prices is just getting out of control, I ended up having to go to Walgreens and purchase a lift card. And then the thing is, with the lift cards, you can't purchase like a $10 lift card or 15. It automatically have to be $25, 50, 75. And I'm like, it's sad. But you know, what can you do when you don't have a vehicle? And then from the way things look, and even people with vehicles find, I'm like I say, I just come across a lot of stuff or consume certain, you know, videos, and even in real life, people I know kind of having it hard trying to keep up with the maintenance of a car. You know, like some of them be saying how much they put, you know, how much gas it take them a week just to get, you know, to and from work, or how much maintenance it costs to keep the car going in order, you know, for the car to run miles. So it's like, even, you know, the things that I'm, you know, hearing and seeing with my, you know, from people, it's like I'm not really missing too much or nothing, but I'm not gonna put myself in debt trying to buy something that I know I can't afford to need. And you know, just, it's sad. But like I say, transportation, the gas is high too, and I'm like, it's just really sad. But hey, what can you do? You know, the only thing you can do is just do the best you can, and you know, let God take care of the rest. But yeah, other than that, I did my morning devotional studies. I think I was telling you all the book that this book right here. I've been this is a great book. It's like a daily devotion, similar to the one that I have read and showed you out in the past. But yeah, this is a very great book, very knowledgeable, a lot of information I needed. And so my study today was, I got to finish it up tomorrow. One thing I like about it, I don't know about it, this is my book, I just take notes down, because the average person probably won't write in it, but this mine, so I just take notes down in it if I want to. You know, something I just want to jot down on a particular verse, or what stands out to me about a particular scripture. But yeah, this book really helped, and I had got this off of Amazon, I think probably like in 2022. 2023, it might have been around either one of them years, and I just, you know, had it since. But I do got to finish up my lesson, probably finish the rest of it up tomorrow morning, because I'm out tomorrow, but I do go back Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, I just, like I said, I'll be embracing my mornings. I don't know, just something about my mornings, I just embrace them. Whatever morning, you know, when it's, because I guess it's the start of the day, but whatever I have, you know, I just embrace. I'm just saying like that. It just give me a sense of peace, you know. But other than that, it looked like it wanted to rain too. But yeah, right there. But yeah, I was sitting up there, I was listening, I was watching. I don't know, I'm starting to find social media where it's really bringing out people true colors. And when I say that, like, you have a lot of people, and then the thing is, you know, everybody have a right to his or her own opinions. But I feel like this: if you're doing the same thing somebody else doing, there's no need for you to down the next person. And when I say that, like, I come across a lot of videos of, you know, new creators or people that have been saying they've been doing it for a while. YouTube recommend a lot of channels, and I guess that's how they push your content out there. They recommend it to a lot of, you know, different people, even if you're not creating a similar content to them. But I just watch it. I come across a lot of videos, and you know, the thing is, what I have a problem with is when people start criticizing and talking about other creators or content creators, and I feel like this, because everybody, I feel like if you're doing the exact same thing somebody else is doing, you know, I feel like you really shouldn't speak negative of somebody else's, how the way they operate their channel, you know. And I was watching a video of this man, he was saying how people can overshare. And like I say, sometimes in some cases, you know, people might do overshare certain things, but it's like in some cases, some people probably share things with their community to maybe help uplift the person. So I could feel like if you share like certain life situations with someone, and you may want to help uplift that person or let that person know that it's gonna be okay. I don't see what's a problem with that. But now, far as you coming on, like, you don't have to watch people video, like you don't have to watch their channel, but I feel like if you're in the same space as this person, you really not obligated to really judge them like that, even though you're going to be, entitled to your own opinion. But if you're doing social media, you're doing the same thing, what's the point of telling somebody else what they should post or shouldn't post on their channel when you're basically creating content as well? Like, you're doing the same thing. And then you saying something about a job. I feel like a job gonna hire you if they see a great fit. If you're a great fit for their company, it's nothing. It's not a job or a company's business to worry about what social media platform you have, because nowadays a lot of these companies have social media. Like my old job have an Instagram page. So I feel like if they see a good fit for you, as if you selling yourself when you go on an interview with them, that's all that matters. But far as them worrying about what social media you have, that's not important. And like I say, it's just so much I could get into, but I'm not gonna just get deep into this topic. But yeah, I feel like you just need to stay in your lane and do what's best for you, and let the other people stay in their lane. Because like I said, we already living in a world now where it's not enough positivity, or there's not enough happiness going on. Like, people is literally crashing out or sad and depressed, and then you never know why people probably upload certain kind of content. Maybe it's to help, it could be therapeutic for them, but yeah, it's just really sad. I just wanted to get that out. I'm like, I don't worry about what content people post. I watch all type of videos. But I feel like if it's bringing like too much, like if it's bringing negativity, I just, don't recommend the channel to me no more. But if you trying to say stuff to keep people uplifted in a positive way, that's what I'm about. I enjoy watching that kind of content, and I try to present that as well on my channel. I never want to come off like I'm, want somebody to feel sorry for me. But I do, like I say, my channel now, since I upgraded my community, it's about growth. I want to see how far I go, my lifestyle growth. I do a lot of things on this channel, so that's what I'm about. Maybe helping uplift someone or inspire someone in the the best way I can. But yeah, I ain't gonna ramble too much. I'm gonna go on and probably end this video off right here. I don't have much to talk about. I pretty much shared what I wanted to share. But yeah, I just wanted to just start a new vlog off and just say how you all doing. And yeah, and I just continue to pray that you all staying safe and staying healthy and basically staying cool, because it's still hot. We're still in the hot summer weather. But yeah, that's all. Till the next time, you take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.